Yeah, it's your boy Slim the Fox with a review of the movie Amsterdam. Amsterdam is a movie about a lawyer and a doctor who are war veterans, who pretty much retired from war, and they're asked to perform an autopsy on the daughter's on a daughter's father, who was their leader in their regiment at war. So they do the autopsy, and they find out that the father was poisoned. So the daughter tells them to meet her at a restaurant after they're done. So they meet her at the restaurant. They go to the restaurant, and the girl isn't in the restaurant. So they walk outside, and they see the girl outside, and she's frantic and nervous and looking around. And all of a sudden, the guy comes out the restaurant and pushes the girl, and she falls in the street, and a car hits her, killing her. And so the guy points at the lawyer and the doctor with a crowd out, and everybody thinks the lawyer and the doctor killed the girl. So they run off. And as soon as they run off and get away, it flashes back to the past where they're in the infirmary, and they meet a nurse who ends up becoming friends with both of them, and they all become best friends. She ends up falling for the lawyer, and they all become friends and go to Amsterdam, and they just basically spend a lot of time together. And then it flashes back to the future, and the lawyer and the doctor still trying to figure out who framed them and what really is going on. And they meet up with the nurse again, and they all get together and try to solve the plot of what's really going on. And it turns into like a attempted assassination attempt and a whole bunch of other craziness going on. Um, Overall, I thought Amsterdam, at the end, it got a little weird. Um, it's a whole lot of big name actors and actresses that was in this movie. It was like crazy how many big name actors and actresses popped up in this movie out of nowhere. It's a lot of big names in this movie. With that said, something just felt missing. It's like you sometimes when you watch something and something just don't feel right. Something just felt missing about it. The story was kind of dry to me. It just didn't click. And I'm not one of those people who need action in it in a movie 24/7, but it just didn't feel right. I mean, it just was too chatty, and not in a good way. It just felt like it just was like, okay, it wasn't popping. It didn't grasp me. Half the time I was over there looking, and I was like wandering off mentally, like, yo, I mean, like I said, towards the end, it got a little too weird. Kind of overall, I thought Amsterdam was kind of a disappointment, and I hate to say that with all those big names in it, but it was kind of a disappointment. So I have to get Amsterdam 1.8 assassination attempts out of 5. Kind of disappointing. And this is your boy, Slim the Fox, signing out. Peace.